Hi Cancer, this is your March 10th through the 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Cancer. We have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. And we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. It's a general reading. It's also a very straightforward reading, Cancer, and I'd like to thank you for that. It doesn't make it any less beautiful and amazing. It's just easier for me to interpret, right? So you're going to be meeting this person, this King of Wands, the third card from the left. You're going to be meeting this person at some kind of an event, okay? And I think at that event, Cancer, you're going to be in the center of attention. You're going to be definitely in the center of this person's attention. Let me explain. This reading starts with the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Cups, and I think you're the person in the Nine of Pentacles. First of all, yes, it is a single person card, but at the same time, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is in the center of attention. It's also a card of somebody who is glowing up, somebody who is admired, respected, everybody wants to be with you. And the Three of Cups clarifying it, this is where you're meeting this person. Some kind of an event. This event could be for you. Perhaps you're being recognized for something, right? Or you're being celebrated for some kind of an achievement. I don't know. But the Three of Cups is some kind of an event. Again, maybe this event is all about you, or it could be some kind of a party, concert, show, game, what have you. But that's the way this person will see you for sure, that you're glowing up. All right? And the rest is history. Cancer, the rest is history. The next card that came out is that King of Wands, so that's the person. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, maybe this person is somebody who takes the initiative, usually. They could be a leader, they could be somebody who is very passionate, especially when it comes to you. The Ace of Pentacles clarifying it. I think they're gonna make a move, make a very serious move, right away from the get-go, right? Because that's how they're gonna approach you. They're approaching you with that Ace of Pentacles, right? Not some kind of a page. There's nothing wrong with pages or knights. We'll have a knight further down, but the Ace of Pentacles is no joke. No joke. The Fool on the bottom of the deck. If this person happens to be an Aries, it's them again, because the Fool is an Aries major arcana card. Aries is a fire sign. But at the same time, the Fool is a card of just going for it. You know, the Fool is a card of going for it. And the Six of Wands in the middle, it is a card of victory, success, right? This is them winning you over, because again, they're coming in with that Ace of Pentacles, not just some other cards. The Ace of Pentacles is a very serious offer, one of the two aces, by the way. And speaking of other aces, in the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. I love those cards, right? To me personally, if only just one of those two, either the Ace of Cups or the Knight of Cups, if only one of those two shows up, that means this person loves you, in love with you. When both of them show up, especially one right after the other, this person is madly in love with you. Right? The Ace of Cups is the most loving ace. The Knight of Cups is the most loving knight. Right? So yeah, you put the two together, they're madly in love with you. The Four of Wands right next to the deck is the card of a commitment of marriage. Some people call it the 1111 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. In some cultures, when people get married, they do it underneath this canopy, the structure, right? And the structure we see in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that. So looks awesome. Like I said, very straightforward, very direct reading. It's just that you will need to figure out what kind of an event you're going to meet this person at. If you're not going to any events, please do. Don't just go to any event, but perhaps just maybe some parties are taking place or some events are taking place. this week. So go. This is where you'll meet this person. All right, Cancer. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Cancer, this spread is for you, but it's a very, very specific spread. I'm just being honest with you. So you got the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Earth, mostly Earth, right? The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, mostly Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay? But if you're not dealing with one of those zodiac signs, perhaps this week for the two of you, it's all about like material things, all about getting grounded, money, finances, and everything that has to do with that. All right? Perhaps that's what's going to be important to you this week. And it's all about, doing something together, because that's what the Three of Pentacles is. It's like when at least two people, I know we have three people in the Three of Pentacles, but perhaps it's just the two of you, or maybe the whole family, or maybe you're getting other people involved and you're doing something together, something productive. Right? And the Two of Cups right next to the deck is a card of when two people are on the same page. I think this is you and your person, your husband, wife, spouse, significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend. I think this is the two of you. It's a card of when two people are in love, two people are on the same page, two people in like a complete understanding and agreement. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Ten of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. And I didn't even feel like clarifying anything because, in my experience, when you see cards like this, that usually means that whoever comes back from the past this week, if anybody comes back from the past this week, Cancer, the answer will be absolutely no. It will be either directed at this particular person, or you're just not open for business anymore when it comes to people from the past. Because this right here is just one big fat no. One big fat no, right? The Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, no. No way, Jose, right? The Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it may give you an idea as to why, because it is a card of a cheater, it is a card of a deception, it is a card of somebody who sneaks around. So perhaps if you can think of someone like this, if you unfortunately dealt with someone like this in the past, they could be resurfacing. But you're like, no, absolutely not. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer, this week. We have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I can interpret this spread a couple of different ways, but I want to focus on just one particular scenario, one particular way to interpret this, Cancer. If you have an idea, if you have an inspiration this week, if you have a vision this week, go for it. Go for it. It's not going to be easy for you to get this off the ground. It's not going to be easy to convince other people. You may even have to compete with other people, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it, Cancer. Right? At the end of the day, you will make money. At the end of the day, it will benefit you financially. Alright, so let me interpret this real quick. The Ace of Wands, the first card that came out, it's that inspiration, that idea, that vision, that way of doing things that you will most likely have this week. I think that Ace of Wands comes from you. That's how I see it as in this particular scenario. And that's the scenario I'm focusing on. The Five of Wands, so this is where you fighting for it, competing for it, proving yourselves, convincing other people, right? And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. It's the most financially abundant night out of all 4 nights. I don't know when the Knight of Pentacles will play out, not necessarily this week, but it's the last card that showed up, the most financially abundant night out of all 4 nights. So money, long-term, stability, security, whatever. Right? On the bottom of the deck we have the World. The World could be someplace remote for some of you. For others of you, the World is a card of an ending, but I always interpret it as a happy end card. Happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end, and a much better, much happier chapter of your life is about to begin. Alright, so there you go, Cancer. I hope this makes sense. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Cancer, this week. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You've probably guessed it, Cancer. If you thought this is a repeat of the first spread, the new love spread, then you and I are in agreement. Okay, that Nine of Pentacles right there in the middle, it kind of gives it away, right? It's the same card we saw in the first spread, the new love spread, but it's a different deck. By the way, I use different decks for different spreads. So yeah, what you're not expecting is perhaps somebody approaching you, right? Or maybe what you're not expecting is you being invited to go somewhere. Or what you're not expecting, if you do decide to go somewhere, you will meet somebody new, the person we saw in the first spread. That's what it's all about, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles, again, I think that's you in the center of attention, glowing up. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it could be a card of a lot of communication, or it could be a card of literally going somewhere. Or it's also a card of the Cupid's arrows. Yep. The Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck, another card of literally going somewhere. Or the Wheel of Fortune is simply a start of a cycle, a very fortunate cycle. And that could be the cycle between you and the person we saw in the new love spread. Alright, Cancer, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.